Welcome back, guys, here with Detailing with Gary. So today, since we previously put some jet seal on that Lincoln, so we're going to be testing out those tight water beads and then just how well the water beads off, just because it's kind of protected and it has that jet seal. So it hasn't been washed ever since we got that tailgate painted. So I would say it hasn't been washed probably over a month. So we're going to be looking at these white beads, and then I got a cup of water. And then we're gonna be testing out those beads, but right now it has water just because it was raining and stuff. So we're just gonna be basically looking at these beads. So as you guys can see, this is basically the tight water beads. As you can see, there's kind of bigger ones, and then as it basically rains, they just basically start to kind of just slide off around through the whole vehicle. They're nice and tight. So we basically got a cup of water here. So then I'm just gonna kind of be pouring it down the side. And then as you guys can see, if you were basically to wash it, the water basically beads off right off. So right there, there's basically no water. We're gonna try this on our fender here. So then as you guys can see, this makes it a lot easier for you to dry. So it's just kind of a thing out there, basically jet seal. Also soon I'm probably going to be doing a ceramic coating. I'm just kind of waiting 6 to 8 weeks for that, basically the tailgate, to kind of cure on the clear coat. And then soon I'll probably be washing this thing once it is nicer, and then just basically be doing the ceramic coating. But then right here on the doors as well, as you guys can see, it basically beads off, and then there's almost no water left. Also, let's try it on the hood right here. As you guys can see, nice and easy, bead off. Just that now I didn't get enough water just because it is a smaller cup. But as you guys can see the difference. So if you have like basically a water hose or anything, and then you're washing your car, this is basically almost the same thing. So as you put water, it's just gonna basically bead off. As you can see there, you got a couple kind of beading off there as well. But this is a great product, I would say. Jet seal right here. As you guys can see where we kind of poured it, it's kind of more dry. And then right there, this is where the water came down as I basically put it. But there is kind of a bit some water, and then it kind of is dirty, as you can guys see there. But other than that, this thing works good. The beads are nice and tight, and then it just makes it basically a lot easier when you're drying. Like I said, you just grab that big towel and stuff, and then it just makes it a lot easier. You can see all around, nice tight beads all around here. So then, since it is kind of raining and then they're kind of smaller drops, it's not going to beat off like crazy. But you guys can basically see here, right there, and then it just gets kind of dry. So that's the cool thing, I'd say, about this jet seal. Whoa, so look at the Honda Pilot. It's out there in the parking lot. I mean, yeah, outside in the street. We're gonna show you guys that, since I did apply it on that one too. So let's go to that one real quick. So as you guys saw in last video, I think it was last video, if not another video previously, but I applied the jet seal to the headlights. So right now they are clean. She just came from work, so she drove her to work and stuff. I know it is kind of hard to see, but there is some water. But this one hasn't been washed in a while either, as you guys can see right there. Tight water beads. I know it is kind of hard to tell since it is kind of white paint, but as you guys can see, basically down the side is still a nice white, that reflection. I just like how it reflects. And then we've got kind of some dirt just from whenever it rains and stuff. But as you guys can see, kind of almost no water. And then the rims are basically dirty from brake dust from driving around. But then it basically looks pretty good. And then once again, we kind of got those nice tighter beads. And then basically all around. Just super quick, guys, back to the Lincoln. This is where we basically painted it. So it just has the clear coat and stuff. So it doesn't have any protectant. So I just want to show you guys how right here the water kind of just stays. There's hardly no tight water beads, and then you can see all that dirt, it just gets stuck because the water doesn't bead off. And then we look over here, they're nice and tight. And then back over here, they're not so tight. And then the water's just gonna stay there. So the good thing about this is that whenever the water's tight, as you kind of just drive off, either one water spot or whatever is gonna hit the other one, and then they're just gonna beat off quicker. As you guys can see, like closer to the bottom, it's not even that dirty, even though all that basically dirt and stuff comes off there, and the tire's kind of basically off. It's not even like tucked in, so all that dirt basically comes here to the bottom. As you guys can see, all the mud and stuff right there. And then the lift gate, there's basically more because it has no protection and stuff, as you guys can see, all right there. And then it just kind of gets stuck there. Also kind of more against basically the bumper, just because I didn't really apply here, just since it was a tighter spot, and then I was using the polisher, so I didn't really get in those tighter spots. But I basically did it probably, I'd say, along this side and then all the way across the vehicle. But you guys can see those nice tight water beads, like I said. So just super quick, just to show you guys, it's basically nice and dry right there, or wherever we put kind of the water as we go along here. But that is basically gonna wrap it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a comment down below on any futuristic videos you guys might want to see. But other than that, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Peace.